intense rally over there. A little bit of precision. Delicate placement. You can see it's going to build up into a crescendo, but before that could happen, long shot goes out of the court.
Dynamos are off to a flyer here, 3-0. You look at Vikram with this service, he just whips it across. Lots of topspin. Great defense there from Siddharth and Vikram. So they've been playing together for a couple of months now, since the auction. They've played a couple of events together, they've done well. Good chemistry. What a shot! Straight down the middle. Whip that forehand through. These guys are in a hurry.
4-0. And they have to win this match because they are trailing 1-3 to the Smashers. Use of spin. Slight deft touch of backhand.
In the overall score for the matches of the day, we've got the Dynamos are trailing 1-3. So this is a must-win game for them, along with the next mixed doubles, to tie it up 3-all so that they can play the interesting format called the Game Breaker. We've witnessed it on 3 or 4 separate occasions now in the HPL.
Ooh. Everybody had their hearts in their mouth there. Unfortunately, services now with the Dasos Dynamos 4-0. Vikram to serve. Good serve, powerful serve. Well returned, safe return. No answer to Vikram's powerful forehand drive. And with that, we are a 5-0.
5-0, super drive straight at Nandu at his body. Unable to block that, deflected way out of bounds. It's an unlucky deflection there. Balls hit the tape and landed out, so it's the second serve. So Sid and Vikram right now have the advantage of being one lefty and one righty on court, where it's not the stacking formation that they're playing with, but very often both of them have their forehands in the center of the court, which becomes a bit of a challenge for their opponents to hit down the center.
1-5. Starry Smashers get their first point. Can they capitalize? Up in the air, could be smashed. Smashed, but back in the court. Safe, deft touch.
That's a super speed up there from Vikram. He's gone straight for Sahil's left hand. Sahil's backhand. And it's a similar combo on the other side. I mean, you've got a lefty-righty combo on both sides of the court. So they're pretty evenly matched up. The Smashers look like they are playing a stacked formation where Nandu's going to stay on the left-hand side of the court the entirety of the game, and Sahil is going to stay on the right.
Beautiful return by Sid.
Dynamos being very patient with their play over here. They're waiting for the right opportunity to attack. Sid's missed that speed up, unfortunately, over there. He was going straight for Nandu, trying to hit him in the upper half and try and get that point. Sahil to serve. It's a second serve. They're down 1-5. Once again, I think the amount of pressure that's on Sid and Vikram to 100% win this game is not something that's easy to deal with, because the next mixed doubles fixture only has a major amount of relevance if they go into that game 3-2 down.
Dynamos get the serve back 5-2.
Really good defense here from Siddharth and Vikram. Sid is just returning every single ball. Great defense. Very well under pressure. Managed to send everything back and they forced the error finally from there. 6-2 to the Dynamos.
Great return there. Slight use of power at the last minute. Almost a table tennis kind of a shot by Vikram. Unfortunately crashes into the net. They now move on to their second serve.
It's funny you mentioned that, if I'm not mistaken, Vikram does have a table tennis background. Oh, it's a super put away there from Siddharth. He's picked that one out of the air, hit it straight at Sahil. Unfortunately, he's not had quick hands enough to block that. 7-2, we're back to a 5-point lead. It's interesting to note the different teams over here that want to play a stacked formation and those who don't. So, Nandu and Sahil on one side, sticking with the stacked formation where they want to keep both forehands in the center, so they're not switching sides at every point. However, Siddharth and Vikram, even though they run the same lefty-righty combo, are very comfortable alternating on either side of the court. You can see that they've played together for a bit. They're comfortable, good communication, good body language.
And good anticipation as well. Every time they sense that a smash is coming in, either one of them rushes to the back of the court in order to defend.
Yeah, they seem to be executing well. It's an 8-2 quick-fire game right now. Siddharth and Vikram basically under a bit of pressure to make sure that they give their chance. They give their teammates a chance to level it up 3-3 in the mixed doubles. This victory is going to take them to 3-2. So the mixed doubles combo is still left to make sure that this goes into a tie.
This time no reply there to that smash from Priyan.
That's the ball.
3-8-1. The Smashers attempting to make 6-point comeback to tie these things up over here. You can see how comfortable Siddharth and Vikram are with the change of pace. They're happy to play a slower game, they're happy to play a quicker game, and very often they're dictating the pace of the game where they slow it down for a couple of points, then they play a quick, hard, fast volley style. There we go, you see Sid attempting to put that one away. Unfortunately, the errors come through.
Is this a timeout? No? Timeout? Oh, who challenged?
Saina was challenging the last call. Our view is a little hindered from the commentary box. We're not entirely sure which ball is being challenged.
Siddharth's job is just to press this button so that that box goes away. I don't know, it keeps coming up every like 5 minutes.
ಇದೆ
So the ball that's being challenged is the one on the baseline. I think the refs are going to get a chance to slow it down and zoom in on the ball and see whether it's clipped the line or not. So
line. तो है बॉल भी है उधर ही अरे इट्स वेरी क्लोज यार अरे लाइन शैडो
ref seems to have made his decision. It's always interesting when all four players on the court can see the replay on the big screen as well, because everyone's got an opinion on whether it's in or out. What has the ref finally called it? Right, they've called the ball out. It's 5-8. So the Smashers mounting a comeback here. They've got a 7-point deficit down to just one, or a 6-point deficit down to just one. 7-8. The change of end seems to have done the trick. Sahil calling that ball out and getting his partner Nandu to let it go and leave it. We're now tied at 8-all. There's going to be a little more pressure now on Vikram and Siddharth to make sure that they close this out, because you've got the next fixture after this to make sure it goes into a 3-3 tie. So currently, just to remind everyone, the Dynamos are down 3-1. This is a must-win match for them so that the score can move to 3-2, which leaves the mixed doubles guys to battle it out and see who wins the fixture overall. So that playing his third shot drops very confidently. Great defense, not giving much opportunity to Nandu to speed that ball up or drive hard. It's back to a 2-point lead now. It seems like that momentum which the Smashers had has come to a standstill. Oh, you don't see that very often here in men's doubles. That's an ace. He's clipped the corner of the inside of that box. It's in. And the Smashers have called a timeout over there to try and get the Dynamos to put some of the brakes on. That's an incredible service. It's not common to see an out-and-out ace in a men's doubles fixture. And you can tell, you can look at the body language of both Vikram and Siddharth. They're comfortable. They're not showing any signs of being under pressure. They're very happy playing their style of pickleball. They're very happy playing their style of game. They've stayed on court, having a chat with each other. Siddharth, if I'm not mistaken, comes from a cricket background. He's played a very high level of cricket. He's played a ton of competitive games. Being under pressure is not a strange situation for him at all. And they force the error once again. So service is going to change. The Smashers are going to get the ball in hand with a 3-point deficit. And they really want to make this one count. They want to close this out and have a 4-1 cushion going into the next match. And not give the Dynamos a chance to even things out. There's a quick net exchange. Fast hands. Unfortunately, Nandu at the receiving end of unlucky net cord touch. It's a second net cord in a row from Sid. And great defense. You can see that Siddharth is very comfortable resetting the ball over there. Not looking to push the pace. And just like that, 2 points later, service back with the Dynamos. Seems to be a lot of one-way traffic of balls heading Siddharth's way for the last 2-3 points. Could that be something that's a strategic decision on the Smashers side? You're back at 8-11 on the second serve. Good hands by both teams at the net. You can tell that the points are getting harder and harder as we get to the back end of this game now. We've been at 11-8 for a couple of serve exchanges in the last 5 minutes or so. Each team's looking to push the needle, get the score moving up. The Smashers seem to be putting a little more pressure on Siddharth's side of the court, trying to force him into play. Some good quality drops from the back. That ball's been called out. Took a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds for us to figure out whether that was in or out, but the refs have called it out. Serves back with the Smashers. That is an incredible drive. It's a slightly unexpected location for Vikram to expect that ball to head into. We're back to the cat and mouse game in the kitchen. You can see, unfortunately that ball's popped up. Sahil's lifted it too high. Siddharth's put that away. 9-11, it's not a very big deficit for the Smashers to overcome. They've still got serve. Nandu hitting a great shot around the post and well defended by Siddharth and put away finally by Sahil. That's a great point for them. 10-11-2. It's just a point now in it. And Sahil finds the tape. That was an aggressive drive. He was trying to get a pop out of Siddharth's racket at the kitchen line for Nandu to finish. He's hit the tape, unfortunately. Can the Dynamos start to close this out? They were very comfortable with a cushy lead at 8-2 or 8-3 at the start of the game, and this has ended up being a slightly tighter fixture than they would have liked, considering the game opened up a certain way. Once again, looks like there's a slightly heavier amount of traffic being directed Siddharth's way. We're going to find out later from the Smashers if that's an intentional game plan. They forced the error once again. It's still a 2-point cushion. every time the Smashers claw their way back into this, the Dynamos somehow manage to put one more point between them. And they don't need to be giving away points that easily. I mean, it's hard as it is for them to get 2 points. I've never seen that before. There's two serves on the same team that have gone out long. They've just handed the service back to the Dynamos. Sometimes things like this are quite more effective on the mental side than it is on the actual scoreboard. And you can see that's the third ball that's gone out in a row now at the same baseline, and it's 13-10. Great defense there from Vikram. Siddharth and Vikram holding strong, making sure that they try and return every single ball. Second serve now, 2 points away from making this 2-3 in the overall tie. And the dink finding the net once again. So it's 10-13. Last time around, Sahil and Nandu gave their serve away without troubling the Dynamos. This time the serve's in, but the unforced error creeps in once again. And it's a second. So once again, the serve is back with the Dynamos without the scoreboard moving for the Smashers. They've missed a couple of chances to close the gap. The Dynamos want to put another point on the board here and add some more pressure. Once again, a quick battle at the net. Nandu with incredible defense over there. Sahil picking up a ball that's really high and bouncy. They've managed to reset this back. Great defense from the Smashers. Force the error again from Siddharth's racket. Are the nerves creeping in? Oh my god, that is an absolutely wild return from Nandu. Nobody expected it. You could hear a collective gasp from everyone over here. From my angle, I couldn't even see who hit it. It's a slight error in judgment there from the Dynamos, letting a ball go that they thought was long. That's landed in, and there's a point on the board for the Smashers. So it's 11-13 and the second serve again. That ball's definitely been called out now. 13-11. Yet another opportunity for the Dynamos to try and close this one out. Incredible shot from Vikram there. He's waited and waited for the ball to drop. Taken advantage of being on the left-hand side of the court as a left-hander and whipped that forehand around the post. Beautiful winner. Second serve, second chance here to put this game away. (14-2) game point. 14-11, beg your pardon. And Vikram went for the cheeky little spin serve. Unfortunately, that's landed out. What a time to try that. You can see they're enjoying themselves out here. Very calm and composed at the kitchen line. And it's the second serve again for the Smashers. Is this their last opportunity to try and even things up? (14-11). Two opportunities now for the Dynamos to close this out and take us to the mixed doubles. That drive goes way long from Siddharth. And he's going to serve to see if we can close this out at 15-11. That's the game. Vikram and Sid take this one. They force a mixed doubles tie. So we're going to go into the mixed doubles game 2-3 with the Dynamos needing to win this game to take us to a game breaker.